Hi, my name's Phil and I'm from Warehouse Mowers. And in this short video, I'm going to show you some tips on keeping your machine performing in the hot weather. Now, the thing to remember is the machine's going to be working very hard and it's going to be actually running at a higher temperature than normal, especially in cases of extreme heat that we're experiencing at the moment. So the first thing that you should do is make sure that your machine is clean. Make sure the dust, because dust is an insulator, makes the machine run hotter. So make sure you clean it, clean around the air fins, the air intake ducts, and around the machine. You can even take the engine cover off and give it a clean in there, and that way remove the dirt and dust. And that allows the air to flow and to round the machine as it should, and cools the machine, because these machines, of course, are air cooled. The second thing is to make sure that your air filter is clean. If you've got a dirty air filter, clean it, or if it's old, replace it. Again, having the machine breathe properly, can draw the air in, and allows the machine to run at its optimum performance without working too hard. The third thing is your spark plug. In the heat, spark plugs tend to wear, so if you've got an old spark plug in there, time to change it and put a new one in, and just check it every so often in real hot conditions, because they'll wear a lot quicker. And lastly, oil. Now, oil's very important because it also cools the engine. Not only lubricates, but it cools the engine. Make sure you're using a good oil. There are good oils and there are bad oils, and we'll have more of that about that later on in another video. But make sure you're using a good two-stroke oil. Make sure your mix is right and that you're not running a lean mix, which runs the machine drier and makes it run hotter. So again, as I said, make sure that you've got a good oil and the correct oil mix. You can even make it a little bit richer, because that way the machine will run cooler. With all those factors, you still might get the machine underperforming a little bit in extreme conditions, in say temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius. In that case, you might get things like vapor lock. Just watch out for those signs where it's underperforming or misfiring and so forth, because then you might have to give the machine a little bit of rest. Just back off the throttle, let it idle for 30 seconds, and that will actually cool it down. Or in extreme cases, just run the machine for that 30 seconds, let it cool down a little bit, turn it off and put it down and do something else, and then come back to it when it's cooled down. So there you have it with those tips. That'll help you get through an extremely hot day in the likes of like the summer that we're having at the moment. If you'd like to know any more, then you could drop in or give us a call on 1300 466 694, or check us out on www.warehousemowers.com.au. We'll have more tips and features on this and other machines soon, so we'll talk to you then.